Are we streaming? Is this thing on? Okay, 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 we're on. Okay, hello, Evernya. Welcome back. And we are playing Ace Attorney, the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. We are playing the first game tonight because that's what you start off with. So, let me get my little Streamlabs thing open, and then we will go ahead and get started. Okay. Cool. So I've been salivating for this game since it got announced last year. I've been wanting to play this game since it came out in July, but I wasn't able to do it because I've been working my ass off on my book. It's in the query trenches, so I'm doing everything in my power to get my mind off of that shit. It's what better way to do that than to play the Great Ace Attorney. Keep in mind, this is no spoilers, so do not fucking spoil. I have been avoiding spoilers as much as I can, and yes, I am Latina. I may not speak Spanish anymore. I will pick that up again, but I am Latina, trust me. I am Latina. I'm sure my accent pops up from time to time. So, if you just want to be a hater, I'm gonna fucking block your ass. I'm gonna ban you. Oh! That scared the shit out of me. Okay, so let's go ahead and select our... Wait, what's the DLCs? I'm actually curious, because I got the DLCs because fuck it. Oh, that's it. You know what? I'm not gonna look at any of this because I know it's gonna spoil me. So I'm just gonna go back. What's in my options? Oh, there's voices? There's voices! Oh my god, they upgraded this! Oh, this is exciting. This is exciting. I'm so excited. Oh my god. Okay, so let's get out of here. Wait, what? Oh, no, we're actually playing a game. Let me get out of here. Okay, let's just go ahead and get this started. I've been putting it off long enough.
The Empire of Japan. After opening its doors, a push for cultural transformation brought great waves of Western influence to this far eastern island nation.
Ooh.
The revolution washed over the land, making life in the capital exciting and unsettling. It was a period of great change, and some was swept away by the tide.
Oh shit! Oh no! Who bit it?
But for one man, the turbulence of that era was just the beginning of an extraordinary story.
Hello? Let's get our anime opening out the way. Bienvenue au le carnaval. I'm so sorry, I probably butchered that, but yeah. Oh no. But we all know he didn't do it. We know that he's not the bad guy. I love that it almost sounds like a typewriter, but not quite. I still can't believe it. I still can't believe this is happening. How can it be that just beyond the doors to this quiet little chamber is the highest court in Japan, waiting to decide my fate? Oh, shit. What? Oh, no. Nothing. We're just new to this, that's all. Save your glares, murderer. Sorry. Hey Blurty, how's it going? We just started actually. I just got the nifty cool anime opening. So I'm excited, and also expect me to do some voice acting because I love doing it for Ace Attorney. games. It's so much fun. My name is Ryunosuke Naruhodo. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm here for esoteric goodness and your bae Kazuma. Awesome. Welcome. Relax, be comfy. If I need help, I will ask, but generally this is gonna be a blind playthrough, so if you can, just try not to be too spoily. No spoilers. As try as we might, you know. I'm a second-year student at the Imperial Yumei University. I am butchering this. Okay, cool. Thank you, I appreciate it. 3 days ago, I somehow found myself in the middle of a horrifying incident. And now, here I am, awaiting my trial. That's enough. He's not obliged to listen to he's not obliged to listen to such abuse, officer. And who are you? Is he the boyfriend? Is he the boyfriend? I'm this man's lawyer. I'll be defending him today. Lawyer? Yes. And until the judge has given his verdict on the case, no one has the right to treat him as a criminal. So you will hold your tongue. Is he gonna like slice this man open in the courthouse? I'm for it. Technicalities. Look at you. You haven't even graduated yet. And yet, I still seem to know better than you how the court officer should behave. Dang. Right, Ryunosuke? God, I really hope I'm pronouncing that right. Oh, yes, of course. Sorry. What are you apologizing to me for? Oh, no, I suppose that wasn't my fault. But really, Kazuma, I never meant to drag you into this. I'm sorry. Oh, is that your babe, Flirty? There you go again, apologizing. I just like always. Though, I must say, you've been all over the newspapers these past few days. Aw, he's so cute. Honestly, he's hot. I mean, I will say he's hot. He's really good looking. Yumei University professor murdered in cold blood by student. But obviously... Oh, he's university? Okay, that makes it better. You didn't actually do it, did you? Of course not. You have to believe me. I didn't do it. I could never murder someone. Then there's nothing to worry about. Straighten yourself up. Hold your head high. You mean... I believe you. I know you're innocent, Ryunosuke. Kazuma Asogi, my best friend, also in his second year at Yumei University. How do you pronounce this? Oh my goodness. But he's far more clever than I. A star student, in fact. He's even a qualified lawyer. Impressive, considering he's still an undergraduate. It's not that impressive. Yes, it is. If you're a lawyer and you're still an undergrad, that's still incredible, dude. The very concept of lawyers is only a few years old. Here in Japan, anyway. That's still incredible, Kazuma. Stop downplaying yourself. Holy crap. My qualifications don't mean much. Yet. You said exactly the same thing 3 days ago. But I'm proud to have a friend like you, Kazuma. Truly. 3 days ago. Yes, that's when all this started. Congratulations, Kazuma! Oh my god, I love him already! Oh my god, like what? Where is that stupid fuck though? The stupid detective. It looks like you're going to get to study abroad at last. I know. I've been forever dreaming of this day. Finally, those government elites have acknowledged my academic achievements and successes in court. So you'll be representing Japan as you immerse yourself in the most sophisticated legal system in the world. I'm really happy for you, and proud as your friend. As your friend, huh? There's not a soul in the university who doesn't know Kazuma's name. He's a living legend. It's like there's some mysterious aura billowing around his temple. It could be the the headband there, but that's just a game theory. I want to bring about change in our own legal system. That's why I have to cross the ocean to see the real thing with my own eyes. The heart of the British Empire. I wish I could see it too. Then come with me. We'd have a wild time tearing up the streets of Her Majesty's City of London together. Exactly, the magic headband. If only if it were that simple. Oh dear, look at the time. I'd better be going. Alright, I'll see you later. I think I'll stay and enjoy this place a while longer. Good idea. After all, it's not every day you get to visit a high-class Western restaurant like this. See you in English class tomorrow then, partner. Partner? Partner? Did he just say partner? Okay. That's kind of funny. It was straight after that. That's when it happened. Asogi, may I have a word? I don't know who that is, so I don't know about the voice. Oh. Professor, I didn't know you were coming. Well, this case has personal significance to me. But never mind that for now. Asogi. You should go immediately to the judge's chambers. To His Excellency's chambers? Why? He was looking for you before. You advocating for the defense in this trial was a sudden decision. It seems there may be some confusion about procedures today as a result. Who is this man? I feel as though I've seen him at university before. At least they're not in high school. I see. I'll go at once then. I shall accompany you. Alright then, Ryunosuke. I'll see you in the courtroom. I love how the 3D looks. It looks so good. They really, like, I played a little bit of, like, Dueling Destinies. I never actually finished that. But, I haven't played any of the 3D games. Yeah, I haven't played any of the 3D games, so I just like how this looks. This looks really nice. Yes, thanks, Kazuma. Okay, so who the hell is this Osan? Ugh, this is awkward. If I may? Yes, sorry? You must be the defendant, Ryunosuke Naruhodo, I believe. Yes, that's right. My name is Yujin Mikotoba. I'm a professor of forensic medicine at Yume University. Professor Mikotoba. I've heard that name from Kazuma before. As I recall, he's been pushing to get the government to agree to Kazuma studying abroad. Asogi told me about you. You and he are best friends, I understand. Now, why is that highlighted? No, I know why. They did it just for the fangirls. As such, I feel you should know. Know what? Well, as you've no doubt heard, Asogi has been granted permission to go and study in Great Britain. However, if he should fail to defend you in today's trial, I'm afraid that permission will be revoked and never granted again. Damn. No pressure or anything, right? What?
As I suspected, you were unaware of this. I had a feeling Asogi may have chosen not to tell you.
He's agreed to defend me, knowing that if he fails, his dreams will be shattered? Fellas! But I don't understand. Why would the government do such a thing? Oh, my naive Ryunosuke.
The administration has to choose from a large number of applicants for overseas study. It's very difficult to persuade them to grant permission, even in the most favorable of circumstances.
I don't believe it. But I didn't do it! I swear it! I'm not a murderer.
I'm sure that's true. Nevertheless, I can assure you that proving your innocence would be no easy task. You see, there are certain peculiarities about today's trial.
Sorry? What do you mean?
You'll soon understand once proceedings get underway.
But then what should I do?
Well, naturally, I'm not going to suggest doing anything that could lead to a conviction.
Right, so...
As soon as the trial starts, the judge will pose a certain question to the defense. When that happens, you must answer before anyone else. You must say, I do.
Are we getting married?
I do?
But what will the question be? Surely not... Do you accept the accusations brought before you?
Of course not.
Defendant! Ah, shit. Court is about to begin. Please proceed to the courtroom at once. Ah, shit. Here we go again.
Ah, it would seem that our serendipitous...
Oh god, I don't know. I don't know how to say this word. Pretend I do.
Discussions are about to be cut short. So allow me to summarize. Kazuma Asogi must not be the defense lawyer in this trial.
What?
Of course, as the defendant, the final decision is yours.
What are you waiting for? Do you want to be found guilty for failing to appear? Get moving! There's no point in anyone advocating for the likes of you anyway. This is it. If this trial goes badly, Kazuma's dreams of studying abroad are over, and what's more, I'll be found guilty of murder. And so, with absolutely no idea of what lay ahead, I embarked on an unforgettable trial. Hi Ash, welcome to the stream! My one and only chance of proving my innocence and the trial that will decide my destiny. We got boyfriends already. You did not. We are just starting out still, so you are good. So this is a courtroom. I don't know why, but his eyes is like... It's kind of cracking me up. And that's supposed to be Phoenix's ancestor? The Supreme Court of Judicature. What? How do you say that word? Of justice. I'll just say justice. No court in the land has more power. I don't much like the look of those people sitting in the public gallery. Lots of military and other uniforms in there. The powers that be have demanded that this be a secret trial. A secret trial? A trial that's closed to ordinary members of the public. Only military and government officials may attend. What? But why? It'll become clear in time, but for now... God, he's so hot.
You need to concentrate, Runosuke. It's about to begin. Is that pain? Oh my god, what? The court will now hear the trial of Runosuke and Naruhodo.
The prosecution is ready, Your Excellency.
Yeah, that's pain. He looks like pain. As is defense. Before we begin, there is one point of order I would like to confirm. Yesterday evening, the defense made a last-minute request for a change of advocate. That's correct, Your Excellency. I made the request myself. Normal procedure is for the defendant's advocacy to be decided 2 days prior to trial. As this is an unusual circumstance, I am obliged to ask for final confirmation now. Who advocates for the defendant in this trial? This is it. This must be the question. Who's gonna defend me? That's the question the professor meant. But then, if I say I do, I need to answer quickly. What should I do? Answer, I do. Your Excellency, no confirmation is needed. As I'm standing here beside the defendant, I hope it's clear who will advocate the defendants. Oh. Oh. Why is he raising his hand like that? What is the meaning of this unruly outburst? Oh no. He's gonna be a hard ass, isn't he? Oh, am I gonna see? We're gonna see the hot prosecutor later? I would like to inform the court that I, Runosuke Naruhodo, will be defending myself. You'll be... What? What are you playing at, Runosuke? Professor Mikotoba told me everything, just now, before the trial. He did what? He said that your dreams of studying abroad would be dashed if you were to lose. How sad. It means you don't have faith in me. You think I won't be able to get you off. No! It's not that, really. It's just that... Well, on the off chance that things don't go well for me, I couldn't bear it to be the reason that you... Yes. I bet it did. Like, why is he raising his head in court? Who's the teacher here? I knew that's how you'd feel, which is exactly why I decided not to tell you. Professor Mikotoba shouldn't have stuck his nose in. He really is so pretty. Oh god, what the fuck, Kazuma? Very well. The court hereby recognizes the defendant's desire to advocate for himself in today's trial.
Well, well. Does the accused admit defeat already? Renouncing his own counsel. Really?
Objection!
Ooh, so crisp. Make no mistake, counsel. If anything bad happens to him, I'm committing a crime. I'll be committing a crime with you, Ash. And Blurty. We're in this together. We're gonna fuck him up. We're gonna throw some hands. We're gonna fuck him up. You know, we'll do it anywhere, man. Anywhere, anytime. This merely shows that the defendant's innocence is so apparent he's confident he can speak for himself. You love the voice acting? Oh, thank you, Blurty. That's countless hours kind of talking to myself. Isn't that so, Naruhodo-san? Hell yeah, the Kazuma Protection Alliance is a go! Oh, yes! Exactly! Exactly what I wasn't thinking! I'm not confident at all! Yeah, this is Phoenix. This is definitely Phoenix's ancestor. There's just no way. Yep, see? In fact, my mind's a complete blank. See? I'm saying... I realize you're in charge now, but still, try not to look so bewildered.
Well, for a mere university student to be brought before the Supreme Court... You must have perpetrated the most heinous crime indeed.
As you are no doubt aware, this is the Supreme Court of Judicature of Japan. Justice. I'll just say justice. Accordingly, the very highest standards of conduct are expected of all present. Alright, just expect me to be saving a lot, because I don't want to fuck this up. Do I make myself clear? Defendant Naruhodo. Yes, Your Excellency. It is therefore my duty to assess your competence for the task you have undertaken. At least there's a history. Okay, good. Okay, cool. There's a history, so I can always go back to check that shit out. Where's the court record? This isn't it. No, that's not it. Okay. My competence? What does that mean? He's questioning your ability to do the job. Well, he can't be questioning it more than I am. Okay. Okay, it's probably gonna pop up in a bit. So, let's start with the very simplest of questions. Yes. Kindly state before the court the name of the victim in this case. Yeah, I don't see it. So, like, how the fuck do I who is the victim? I know he's a professor. Well, that's easy enough. I've heard his name more times than I care to remember. But... wait. I'm so nervous. I can't even remember that. What was it again? Ryunosuke. Let me guess. Your mind's gone blank. You know me so well. All the relevant information for this case can be found in the court record. But I can't even find that. It's simple. You can access the court record with the press of E. Oh, okay. If you ever find you've forgotten something, just consult that. It's all in there. Okay, so basically Kazuma's are Mia, Maya, whoever, or little assistant. Okay, cool. I just have to press E for the court record? Alright, there's no time to lose. Say, there it goes now. Just a list of evidence you have collected. Now try switching to people instead with E. Oh, see, that's proof I'm a student. You'll find details about the victim here. When you're done, just press Z to go back. Yeah, I'm playing it on Steam, so that's not on the Switch. Yeah. It's all good. It's all good. Well, that's not him. That's not him. John H. Wilson. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, maybe you play on the Switch. The victim of this case. He was a visiting professor of medicine at the university from the British Empire. Oh, so we killed a white guy. Okay, cool. No wonder they're going so hard on us. Yeah, no, you're good, Blurty. I appreciate the help, nevertheless. I probably should write this down. Because I get very intimidated super quickly. So let me get my pen and paper. John H. Wilson and his old ass. Okay, cool. Okay, so we're gonna go back. So remember, everything to do with the current case can be found in the court record. Thank you, King. Man, you'd better not keep His Excellency waiting any longer. Go on. Find the victim and the people. Okay, yeah, I already did that. I'm fine. Oh my god. Okay.
Yes!
Yes! The victim's name. Okay, so I didn't have to do all this. What the fuck? I'm so used to the old school style of Ace Attorney where it's like you almost have to kind of memorize it and they'll like have you choose. So yeah. Anyways, the victim's name was Dr. John H. Wilson. Well, at least you can remember the name of an esteemed member of your own university. Dr. Wilson was a visiting professor from England, invited to UMA University 3 years ago.
Indeed, which is the reason why this case has such profound implications. The British Empire is at present our country's most valuable foreign ally. And as most of you will be aware, we have just signed a new treaty together after lengthy negotiations. There can't be anyone who hasn't heard of the Anglo-Japanese Treaty of Friendship and Navigation. I think I actually did hear something like this, like kind of similar, or isn't this based on like some real history, or am I going nuts? Like, obviously the events in the game is false and fictionalized, but at least the concept of Japan and England being allies for a bit, because I know the Dutch went over to Japan, but I don't remember if it was the English, or unless, like I said, I'm just like projecting and just, anyways, I'll shut up and keep going. And yet, despite these delicate circumstances, the blood of an Englishman has been spilt on our soil. You two are both undergraduates at the Imperial Yumian University, are you not? Murdering a professor from the very institution that provides your education. Have you no honor? But I didn't do it. This case is coming under great scrutiny from our allies on the other side of the world. The court therefore wishes for a speedy resolution for this matter, or to this matter. In other words, our feeble government is scared of upsetting England's policymakers. I mean, you really can't blame them, considering, considering the fact that they're just like, you just signed a treaty. Like, don't be stupid. Don't do this to yourself, you know what I mean? And you're a convenient and expendable scapegoat to blame for this crime. So that's why this trial has these unusual peculiarities, is it? I was just thinking, like, I was like, why this? Why all this? But maybe the guy was, like, important or something. Nope, turns out he was an ally. Oopsie. Whoops-a-daisies. Exactly. Our government needs to convict someone as quickly as possible. All because the victim was an Englishman. Yes, Dr. Wilson was an Englishman. But nationalities and treaties won't make any difference for me here. The fact is, I was there at the scene of the crime. God, he's so hot. Oh dear, look at the time. I'd better be going. Alright, see you later. I think I'll stay and enjoy this place a little longer. Good idea. After all, it's not every day you get to visit a high-class Western restaurant like this. See you in English class tomorrow then. Partner? He said partner. Yo, he said partner, and the fact that he remembers that. Boy, if you don't... I'm that SpongeBob meme where he's like... Boy... Because that's me right now. That's just me right now. The British Empire. Wow. It's incredible to think... Wait. Okay, so maybe we're getting more... You ship it? Same. I've seen that man in university. I'm sure he's a visiting professor from Great Britain. I don't know his name, but still, I should go and say hello. So, I went over to the professor's table. And so how did he get the gun? That's my question. And introduced myself to Dr. Wilson. Now then, let me pose my next question to you, defended Naruhodo. Yes, Your Excellency. How did this professor of medicine, Dr. John H. Wilson, lose his life? State before the court the cause of death. The cause of death?
Well, obviously, that was, Ryunosuke. Remember, in court, every assertion must be backed up by evidence. Yes, King. By evidence? But how? Find the piece of evidence that shows the professor's cause of death, and then select present. Do it now! Damn, boy, chill. Death occurred a little after 2 p.m. and was caused by loss of blood from a gunshot to the chest. The bullet did not pass through the victim's body. Okay, so we are... Take that! Well... According to this document, the victim suffered a hemorrhagic death due to gunshot trauma. Learn to read, you imbecile! That's the post-mortem report, I take it? Oh god, don't update the autopsy. Don't do this in like... When does this take place? Sorry, yes, that's right. The post-mortem report. In the West, a doctor dissects corpses to identify the cause of death in an autopsy. But here in Japan, a police officer merely inspects the body and draws conclusions that way. I feel like... But you know what? I'm not gonna say nothing because I'm just an ignorant Westerner. Like, at the end of the day, that's who I am. An ignorant Westerner. Oh, I see. As long as I'm not going to be tested on any of this later. You probably are. We probably will be, and we're probably... No, we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. This is a so-called photographic print of the scene of the crime. What? Okay, I was gonna say, like, what the fuck is that? You could clearly discern scorch marks around the bullet hole produced by the powdered explosion. In other words, we should assume that the victim was shot at close range. Thank you, counsel. The court will accept this modern scientific evidence into the record. Okay, so that's the photo project. So that's how... Man, can you imagine them, like... I know, like, they had those really old style cameras with, like, the powder and the whole ass setup. Damn, can you imagine if that shit was still going on today? But then again, how would we have internet? So that's a photographic print. Well, that's something I've never seen before. It's clearly superior to a drawing. The detail is incredible. Well, comparative to what we have today. But, you know, that dims the times. Very well. I am satisfied with your answers. Let us start the trial. Certainly, Your Excellency. So, without further ado, in order to better apprise the court with the facts of the case, the prosecution hereby calls its first witness who was there at the scene of the crime when it happened. This is it then? I think I may have worked out what the professor had in mind. The professor? You mean Dr. Mikotoba? Yes, clearly you're the defense lawyer today, not me, but that doesn't mean... Well, I can still act as your assistant. Ah, of course. As if he hasn't been doing that shit already. When he was speaking with me before, he simply said, Kazuma Asogi must not be the defense lawyer in this trial. He really has been sticking his oar in, hasn't he? Maybe, but any help he can give me would be greatly appreciated, Kazuma. Well, my first piece of advice is rein in that crazy look of bewilderment and control the cold sweats. Only if you rein in that crazy headband and control the cold stares first. God. The boys are bickering. Sorry, I was just drinking some water. Oh, hello. Witness, state your name and occupation for the court, please. Sorry, I'm just throwing away some water bottles. Gotta stay hydrated for y'all. Of course. My name is Satoru Hosonaga. I am the head waiter in a Western-style restaurant called La Carnival.
I am butchering the fuck out of that French. Excuse me, sir? Hello?
Are you alright? You seem to be coughing up some,
Don't wipe it on your fucking sleeve! What the fuck? Not on the napkin!
It's a regular occurrence. It really doesn't bother me.
It should, my good sir. Do you have the fucking consumption? Hello?
Well, it really should.
Right? That's what I'm saying. Regular occurrence? This man has tuberculosis. Right, exactly. He's working in food service. This man has tuberculosis in constant. Oh my god. You know, like people were. Oh my god, he's in there. Yeah, like he has the TB. I'm yelling. I'm screaming. As everyone knows, the capital's southeastern quarter was developed for foreign visitors some years ago. It's become a very fashionable district now, full of hotels to accommodate overseas guests. That's not the issue here, my good sir. This man has tuberculosis, and he's working with the public. That shit is very highly contagious, kind of like another penny that we're dealing with in this current time. Oh my god, the fucking parallels. I'm yelling. This grim crime occurred in one of the district's so-called restaurants, an Occidental eatery 3 days ago.
Understood. Hosonaga-san, you will kindly tell the court everything you can about the incident.
Exactly, we're all stuck in this courtroom with this asshole. Like, dude, what? Hello?
At once,
And no petty interjections from the aspiring lawyer boy, please.
Man, shut your bitch ass up, Allergy-san. Oh, perspiring maybe, but aspiring?
He's really like, I'm fucking sweaty as fuck. Oh boy, no, he's gonna get the consumption because he's lowering his body temperature because of his high anxiety and his constant sweatiness. F in the chat for Runosuke. How did the fucking Naruhodo family line did not fucking die out? Because of this tuberculosis incident that we are having in here.
It was just after 2 p.m. on the day in question. We have a few diners at that time of day. The lunchtime rush was over, and there were only 3 tables still occupied. That fits in with my memory of it, too. There was hardly anyone else in the classroom.
Everybody in this courtroom needs a sick day. There's ailments flying left and right. Right? Hello? And he looks at his hands so dramatically too. Dude, sweaty. You need to go see a doctor. Go to the doctor to talk about your tuberculosis, dude.
It was when I was in the kitchen, putting away crockery and cutlery. And that's when a gunshot rang out. So I hurried out to the dining area to see what had happened. I found the victim, an English gentleman, slumped in his chair.
Yeah, exactly. He's in the damn kitchen. You gotta shut down this fucking restaurant. Man, if this professor didn't die of a gun wound, he would have died of tuberculosis like a couple weeks later or a couple months later. I'm telling you.
And standing immediately beside him, gun in hand, was the accused university student.
Yes!
Hold on, let me just clarify something here. While I did pick up a gun, because...
Why did you pick up the gun, you fucking idiot? Hello? I mean, even in old times, you don't do that shit. Don't be stupid.
Well, I did pick up the gun that I found lying on the floor beside the professor. I didn't shoot him.
I believe I asked you to refrain from petty interjections. The court wishes to listen to the witness's report of what he saw, you amateur.
But the next time you interrupt at an inappropriate time, you will be penalized, defended Naruhodo. Bitch, we're in a court of law. You're trying to send us to the break. Hello? Why are you trying to kill us? No, we gotta interject as much as we can. Don't worry, Renosuke. You'll have your chance to fight back. For now, we must just quietly listen to the witness. Ugh.
If I may confirm one point, waiter. Standing beside the victim with a gun in his hand was the same man we see here in court today?
Yes, without question. You are— oh my god, he's gonna wipe his fucking nasty ass, bloody ass face on the fucking cloth that he uses to clean tables with. No wonder— oh my god, I hate this. My good sir, you must go to the doctors.
I see. And apart from the accused, was there anyone else standing beside the victim?
He's doing it! So— okay, we're never going to La Carnival. We are not going there, ever. Ever! No. There was no one else around that table but the deceased Englishman and a university student. Huh? Wait, what did he just say? There was no one else around that table. So, what's the matter, Renosuke? God, he's looking at him with this like, I know he's trying to be intimidating, and maybe I'm just reading too much into it, but why is he giving us those soft-ass eyes, that soft-ass look? Dude, sir, we are in the court of law. We can go on a date later. That's just not right. When I went over to Dr. Wilson to say hello, there was a woman sitting opposite him at his table. Intimidating? That's the most gentle look, right? Right? That is like one of the most, like, that's the kind of look you will give to your, like, your significant other, like, you know, hey. Like, dude, we are in a court of law. Later. Really? And that's not something the waiter could have missed. Unless she paid him or something. I've been warned about interjecting, but still. I am going to interject, because that's bullshit. That's bullshit. Yes. Fuck it. We'll eat the penalty. Just a moment, please. Dr. Wilson wasn't alone that day. I'm sure of it. There was a lady sitting with him at the same table.
Dear me, what are we gonna do with you? With your blatant disregard for court proceedings, I'm beginning to wonder if you're not a fraud. Could it be that the accused, this mere student, is not a real lawyer after all?
But I'm sure of what I saw. Hosonaga-san, is there any chance you're mistaken? Perhaps your memory of events is hazy? Oh no. No. His eyes are glowing. That's dangerous. And especially on a man with tuberculosis? Hell no. Not the consumption? We're not fucking with that. There's no demons. We're not fucking with no demons. And that is the rule in the fucking stream. We don't fuck with no demons. The deceased gentleman came to dine alone. I don't believe it. You're gonna wipe it off. Oh, don't do it, sir. I actually have a rough plan of the restaurant as it was that day. Why would... Yeah, you're right, he is hot. But he's so sickly. He's so sickly. Take care. Well, I guess if you're into the sickly types, then yes. I can't believe Sebastian Michelli's... Oh wait, how do you say that? That guy, Sebastian, is here in the courtroom. I don't know who that is, but it sounds funny. Why would you... Okay, I guess to be fair, it is a major crime scene, and it's like, oh shit, I gotta put it down. Please, have a look if you like to. Let me see. Ah, a sketch of the establishment layout drawn by yourself, I presume? That's right. I'm afraid I used the back of my business card. It was a turbulent situation. However, as you can see, the gentleman in question was seated alone. No. There has to be. I seriously doubt you're gonna forget a pretty lady like that. I'm sure she's hot, too. Well, you're clearly a very conscientious waiter. I know the word, I am just unable to say it. Unable. Thank you, sir. And he keeps wiping it off. That's so this bothers me so much. The court will take this plan and add it to the court record as evidence. Well, is there a problem? Hand the plan to the court officer at once. Of course. Here you are. What was that about? He's been completely calm and collected until now. Something clearly seems to have shaken him. Yeah, it's the fucking tuberculosis, sir. It is the tuberculosis. There's just no way. Yeah, he's fucking dying, and you're saying like, oh yeah, he's shaking up. He's dying. He's dying, Squirtle.
So, the court has now heard a proceeds of the case.
God, all these fucking words, I don't know. Alright, I just want to take a look at this. Let's examine this. Okay, this is the head rater's business card. Let's see what's this is all about. I like to try to examine things. Okay, so this is the entrance. So we go here. So really, I think it is. I'm just kind of yelling at the fact that Renosuke picked up the gun, right? So like, then why didn't he like mark the other? Because it's obvious that that's where the victim was. We established that. But why not the other ones? Like where there had to be other patrons. Like the waiter surely would have seen Kazuma and Renosuke. And if he had seen Renosuke, he should have seen that lady. So why didn't he mark where Renosuke was sitting at? If he was so conscientious about where the victim was, why not everyone else? Like that's my question. Oh shit! There's a magnifying glass. Ooh, I will put that. Oh, that's so cool! I love it. Let's inspect this kanji. Oh yeah, this is it. I forgot how that pun goes. Because I'm a Johnny's Entertainment fan, and one of the members' name was Jinosuke Taguchi. No, I think it's Irukuchi Taguchi des. And I'm trying to remember if this is Iruguchi. I'm just nerding out. Just don't mind me. Anyways, let's just go back. Okay, so we looked at that. Yes, at the moment the gunshot was heard in the restaurant. The only person in close proximity to the victim was the defendant on the trial today. It would seem that we're looking at a black and white case here, but we are not, because these cases are never as black and white. Defendant Naruhodo. Yes, Your Excellency? If you admit your guilt at this stage, the court is willing to look mercifully upon you. No, you won't. No. I know y'all won't.
In other words, you may have some small reprieve in terms of your inevitable punishment.
I called
this waiter as an unsworn witness in order to explain the details of the case to the court. But I must warn the defense, if you are determined to pursue matters further in this trial, the prosecution has decisive evidence from sworn witnesses who were present at the scene of the crime.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, why just the victim? Wouldn't you, like, try to, like, mark everyone who was there? In order to kind of, like, okay, so this person was sitting here, this person was there, this person was, you know, in the bathroom or whatever. You know, just to kind of, like, gauge an idea of where everyone is and to kind of prove the case further. But this is just so fucking vague. It's just so vague. What do you guys think without spoilers? What do you think? What do you think I should do, Kazuma? What do you mean? Well, I'm going to be found guilty one way or another, it seems. Wouldn't it be sensible to plead guilty at this stage and hope for a more lenient sentence? Everyone keeps telling me that this child is unusual, about these peculiarities. You've said it, Professor Mikotoba said it, and so has the judge and the prosecution. I'm scared of what lies ahead if I push this. As I said from the outset, I believe you're innocent. I trust you. And yet, despite knowing that, you're willing now to throw that trust back in my face? Is that it? Why are you so betrayed? What? If the accused is in fact innocent, then a defense lawyer is duty-bound to prove that innocence by whatever means necessary. Exactly! Like, sir. Are you just going to abandon that duty? Are you going to give up on yourself? The battle hasn't even begun yet, Ryunosuke. The defense pleads not guilty, Your Excellency. Kazuma's like, no, I'm talking on your behalf. We invite the prosecution to stop making empty threats and bring out its witnesses. Sir, you're in a court of law. Stop making googly eyes at your boyfriend. Then we'll see just how decisive this evidence really is. Indeed. Prosecutor Aoichi, please continue with proceedings.
Well, you were warned. The young could be so reckless. You know, many call me a saint, but I could be a devil when I want to be. Oh my god! He really just said I could be I could be your angel. I could be your devil. Oh my god! What? He said this? I'm fucking no. In a few short moments from now, that dumbstruck young mouth of yours will be silenced forever. The prosecution calls its next witnesses.
Very well. Officer, bring forth the witnesses at once. Oh boy, here we go. We gotta do our cross-examination because, of course, we are.
Witnesses, kindly state your names and occupations for the court.
Hello? Yes, sir. The Great Nippon Imperial Army Sergeant Isaya Nosa, reporting for duty, sir.
Myself, I find employed as a purveyor of fine articles of antiquity from the forests of our nation, Jip Nippon, and conduct my trade from Razute, a humble premises in the 2nd District, Kurio Korikuta, at your service.
What did you just say, you old fuck? Okay, that's your name. Okay, I was confused for a second. An antique dealer and a soldier. What an unusual pairing. Sir, we do not judge couples here, there, or anywhere.
Both of these gentlemen were present at the restaurant on the day in question.
Local streamer police deodorant. Well, that's what I do best, I guess. They must be the diners at the other table that the waiter mentioned. Myself, I have been duly take tea of the most exquisite aroma at the establishment is question. Always post noon. And not infrequently converse in interested parties regarding the curios in which I make my business. I can't understand a word that this old man is saying. I think I got what he's trying to say, but like, It's so convoluted. I hate these fucking gag characters are so ridiculous. He's an antique dealer, and it sounds like he's a regular at La Carnival. He seeks out potential customers who may have had an interest in antiques and tries to sell his wares to them. He obviously targets La Carnival because it's a high-class restaurant with rich clientele. Right, I see. Although, to be honest, that sergeant there looks more like he'd be a seller rather than a buyer.
Now, you both witnessed the precise moment of this most atrocious incident. Is that correct?
Affirmative! The enemy unit was seen attacking the foreigner in what can only be described as an act of war, sir. It was that black uniformed rogue infantryman over there who unloaded his firearms, sir. This man's as impossible to understand as the other. But I'm almost sure I heard a strange noise during that last thing he said. Oh fuck, let me put on my headphones. Actually, let me turn on the air. It's getting hot in here. Oh, okay, I gotta put on my headphones. So, this is decisive evidence the prosecution was threatening. The soldier is claiming that he actually saw the precise moment you shot the victim dead.
Ace looking fresh with that new work. Hell yeah! Hey Mega Billiam, how you doing tonight?
Ooh, excuse me. I'm back with the silly voices. Yes. Well, are you starting to feel uncomfortable? If I'm honest, I was feeling uncomfortable from the start. Now, the court will hear your formal testimony, please. You will state everything you saw at the precise moment that the incident occurred. Sir, yes, sir. Standing by, ready to report, sir. Unsavoring memories of a most acrobatic afternoon. God. Double testimony. Oh boy, I'm in hard mode now. I was ingesting a regulation beef steak at the restaurant while having a tactical discussion with the old man. Myself, I was extolling the virtues of a particularly fine golden curio to the military gentleman. At that precise moment, a firearm was discharged. I observed the enemy's actions with my own eyes. The black uniformed varsity cadet fired on the English civilian, and from the back, the cowardly little weasel. The back? Dude, he shot in the front. Hello? I was on my hands and knees investigating the whereabouts of my mysteriously absconded precious curio. On the back? Well, so you, Sergeant Nosa, actually witnessed the vital moment. You saw the split second when the defendant fired the weapon at the victim. Yes, sir. Affirmative, sir. That Wiki University cadet, sir. The cruel and unforgivable enemy. What is that noise? What times we live in, when an English gentleman may be assailed in the broad light of day. But this is ridiculous. I didn't shoot anyone. Is that really true, Renosuke? Wait, what? What did your bitch ass just say? Yeah, we didn't shoot anybody, but he was just stupid to like fucking hold the gun. Yes, all I did was pick up the gun that I saw lying on the floor. You dumb fuck. After I said hello to Dr. Wilson, I went back to my table and sat drinking some coffee. Then when I finished, I got up from my seat to leave the restaurant. When I noticed an English-made gun next to the chair where the professor was sitting. So why'd you pick it up, you dumb fuck? Oh,
Okay. Gotta say, the music is a lot better. Oh, fuck. I didn't mean to go click on that. I thought perhaps he dropped it. So I bent down and just as I was picking it up. Well, if that's the truth, there was obviously a criminal on the scene somewhere. It could be that he was already dead. Like, I've seen this trick before, where it's like they set it up. It must have been set up where, like, I'm trying to talk. I'm trying to think and talk. Okay, where the real killing had taken place some time ago, but the killer must have set it up somehow, where the next person who picked up the safety would be off. I don't know about guns back in those days or anything like that, but it'll go off, and then that's when people will finally notice, like, oh shit, this person's been dead all along. Oh my god. So, much to think about. And somewhere in these two witnesses' testimonies, there's a clue as to who that criminal was. There is? Ryunosuke, you must exercise your right to cross-examine the witness. Alright. We probably... Can I save? Oh, I can save right here. I'm blind as shit. Alright. I told you we're gonna be saving a lot. I don't trust my dumb ass. Cross-examine? Do it now! As we've heard, Your Excellency, there's no room for doubt in the testimony of these witnesses. The defendant is clearly guilty. It is time to bring this despicable student to justice. Certainly, the testimony the court had just heard eliminates any vestige of doubt. No! There's so much wrong with this, you idiot!
Yes!
I am not gonna read that. Why is he raising his hand? What in the name of the Emperor is the meaning of this outburst? And why are you raising your dumbass hand? Come on. Defense demands its right to a cross-examination. Dear me. Let me guess. The Hachimaki headband boy next door told me to do it. How pathetic. Oh my god, he is that trope. He's the boy next door. Oh my god, I love that trope. Ah! Huh? How did he know? Maybe if y'all were like yelling about it earlier. I'm kidding. The prosecution objects. This is a clear waste of time. The defendant obviously has no experience. How can he possibly carry out a cross-examination?
Objection!
The defense is asserting its right to a cross-examination. Whether or not you think he's capable of it is irrelevant. Well, Kazuma is so commanding. I'm imagining like he's like, oh, Kazuma-kun is so commanding. You know, like an anime. Very well. Let the defense conduct a cross-examination of the witnesses. At least this judge is not as stupid as the current present-day judge. God, he's dumb as hell. Alright, this is where the battle really begins for Ryunosuke. But I don't even know what I have to do in a cross-examination. Isn't it obvious? You have to expose the lies in the witnesses' statements. How? You didn't fire the gun, which means that the soldier there... But that soldier said has to be a lie. Well, yes, but it's just a case of proving it, and the key to doing that is evidence. Right. Evidence. Here we go, that evidence stuff again. All you need to do is present some decisive and indisputable evidence that proves the witness is lying. Now let's go, Ryunosuke. Don't let them beat you. Wait, that was that weak shit. Alright then. It's all or nothing. Here we go. Ooh, fancy. I love it. Alright. Ooh, is this the penalty? I was ingesting. And myself. Okay. No, like, that's not true. No, that's... Yeah, I was gonna say, like, this is, like, the most not true statement here. Alright, here we go.
Yes!
We did it! Don't fuck it up! Don't fuck it up! Why are you raising your hand? He's sweating. Did I do something wrong? Is this the wrong... Oh no, did I fuck up? What are you playing at, cadet? What is the meaning of this subordination? Thrusting some photographic print into him in my mustache? Because he's a good boy. But we're not in class. We're in court. Inconsistency, sir? I mean, yes. There's a clear inconsistency here. What nonsense! What can this print possibly tell us that we don't already know? Well, obviously, that, I know what I want to say, but the words just won't come out of my mouth. I think this proves beyond any doubt, Your Excellency, that there is no place for an amateur student here in this grand courtroom. Did I fuck it up? Oh, God, I fucked up, didn't I? This is so frustrating. Oh, please. Surely, this doesn't require an explanation. It couldn't be more plain. To spell it out would be an insult to the court. Oh my God, our boyfriend to the rescue. Kazuma, what? What are you talking about? It's apparent from a single glance at the photographic print presented by the defense that there's a clear discrepancy here with the sergeant's statement. What? Sergeant Iesa Nosa. Yes, sir. What, sir? The statement you just made was this. The black uniformed varsity cadet fired on the English civilian, and from the back, the cowardly little weasel. Yes, sir. Affirmative, sir. I witnessed the crime with my own military-grade eyes, sir.
Yes!
But no, that just can't be. And why not, cadet? Because... Take a close look at the print. The victim, Dr. Wilson, died from a bullet wound to the chest. Sergeant, according to your witness statement, the culprit shot the victim from behind. And that is the obvious discrepancy here. Well, how do you explain it? Oh, is that a baby? That's a baby. That's a whole ass baby. Well, what? What was that? Something just popped up from behind his back, but he pushed it down again. Certainly, there is a clear discrepancy with the facts here. Would you not agree, Sergeant Nosa? I don't know. I don't know whose baby was that. Yes, sir. At this juncture, that would appear to be indisputable. Until the moment I heard the firearm discharge, my eyes were... That's a baby! Whose baby is that?
firmly fixed on the delicious La Cannavale steak. Sir, you think the cute baby though?
What?
The last testimony the court heard has proven one thing beyond all reasonable doubt. This witness, Sergeant Iesa Nosa, did not see the defendant firing a gun at all.
That's absurd.
I think the conclusion we must draw is simple. There is no place for an amateur prosecutor here in this grand courtroom. Hell yeah, King, get him! Yeah, this is supposedly this is about Phoenix's ancestor. So, but still, it's still part of the canon, I think. Yeah, it's part of the canon. There's been a complete turnabout in the mood of this trial, just from that one discrepancy. So this is what he said it. He said the title. So this is what being an ace attorney is all about. But I definitely saw him. Don't cry, baby. That university cadet there, he was pointing the firearm directly at the victim's back.
Yes!
She's like, yes, I did it. I did shoot him in the back. But I never fired the gun. All I did was pick it up off the floor. And you, old man, you didn't see the moment the victim was shot either? Myself, I have already been quite clear. The gunshot interested me not. I was far too busy on the floor. Too busy on the floor? Sorry, what were you doing? Hunting for treasure. What is this old son doing? Treasure? Indeed, the Holy Era Koban, my prized coin. On each occasion when I visit that restaurant, it is my habitude to place in my bosom pocket a particular trinket of interest from my shop, Razute. I feel like this is a pun. Is this a pun? In the hope of meeting a rich diner who might like to buy it from you? On the day under scrutiny, it was to the military man that I proffered my Hohe treasure. Believed that he would have purchased such a rare find. I did not, but I was presented with little alternative. And then... So what, are you like a fake or something? After averting my eyes for the briefest of moments, it was there no more. It simply vanished.
The Koban vanished?
Hunting around under the table, I was in case mayhap it had fallen there. And then it happened. That's when the gun went off. You heard the gunshot, you mean? Indeed I did, but I heeded it not, for I was concerned only with finding my absconded Hohe treasure. Nothing could distract me. Out of interest, did you find the coin in the end? No. I see. That lamentable day, the precious Hohe Koban was lost to me. No doubt some unscrupulous scoundrel pocketed the prize coin for himself. As I am sure everyone present is aware, this case demands a swift and decisive resolution. Our government has promised to send a full report to Great Britain by telegraph this very afternoon. Nevertheless, the witness testimony the court had just heard was inconclusive. No matter how subservient our government feels it must be to the British, it would be unforgivable to deliver a verdict on this trial right now. What is your position, Prosecutor Aoichi?
Worry not, Your Excellency. The defendant may have fled a tiger at the front gate, but he will find a wolf at the back. My witnesses have further testimony to make.
Explain.
Upon hearing their next statements, it will become abundantly clear that there is only one person who could possibly have committed this despicable crime. The equally despicable defendant, Renowski Naruhodo.
Well, it plays just like any other Ace Attorney game, but I really am loving how the animations are. There's like little extra animations between the characters. This is only the first case. Aoichi. Oh my god, Ash, I just now got it. Oh my god. But yeah, like I said, this plays just like the first, the original Ace Attorney's Assistant 3D. I don't think we're gonna really like get the real run of it until like maybe after the first trial. I feel like this is just like any other first trial / tutorial. What? He really seems to have a despicable opinion of you, doesn't he? Ugh. Very well. The court invites the witnesses to testify again. You will thoroughly explain the reasoning behind the prosecution's allegation. Is that clear? As clear as Kiriko Glass, Your Excellency. Yes, sir. At once, sir. Awaiting signal to testify, sir. The baby! Excuse me, but there's something or someone peeking out over your shoulder, I think. Affirmative. The newest member of the Nosa family to rise up to the ranks, sir. Name, Aido. Aido. I think I'm saying it right. Aido. Aido. No, it's Aido. I will be Aido. Aido. No, that's not right. It's not. I'm so sorry to everyone out there. I want to make sure I get that right. I'm just gonna call him Idol. It would seem those straps are a sign of the sergeant being too strapped to afford a nanny. Idol, attention! Your father is about to quell the enemy. Oh, I don't know, sir. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. Thank you, Ash, for spelling it out for me. Watch and learn, my boy.
Look at that baby. Look at his little haircut.
I love the little animations. Oh my god, such a treat. Even if what I saw wasn't the precise moment the firearm was discharged, it's almost the same thing. Yes, pointing his gun at the foreign man, he was that young lad in black. That much I myself did see. Furthermore, a visual search of the premises at the time confirmed that we were the only personnel present. No, that's bullshit. There has to be other people there. Indeed, alone he was, the Englishman, dining all by himself. No, but what about the lady? Therefore, no one other than the black uniformed cadet could have dispatched the Englishman. Over and out. These testimonies are certainly... Wait! That's nonsense! The victim, Dr. Wilson, wasn't alone at all!
Please, enough of these outbursts already!
But there was a woman! There was a young woman at his table! You must have seen her! Everyone there must have seen her!
If you call yourself a lawyer, then you will respect the rules of the court and speak accordingly. We are not here to listen to your fantasies. It is evident beyond all reasonable doubt that the victim was alone at the time of the incident. The prosecution has photographic evidence of this fact.
Is this a photograph print of the scene of the crime, Counsel?
Indeed. Of the table at which the victim was dining, taken by an investigator immediately after the incident. As can plainly be seen, there is only one place set, but that doesn't mean shit. That just means that she didn't eat.
Certainly. Based on the appearance of this print, it would be reasonable to conclude that the victim was not in the company of anyone else. Ugh, this doesn't make any sense. The court will add this new photographic evidence to the record. Okay, so we added that to the scene. I don't understand, but let's look at it anyway. I want to take a good look at it. Okay. I don't really see anything unusual. But I like this magnifying glass feature. It's really cool. I like it. I like it a lot. See, there's nothing here, but I'm sure I know this thing is gonna come in handy later. What's going on here? It's just not possible that nobody else saw that woman. Or maybe he didn't. The waiter before said the same thing. He maintained. Okay, hello? Are we good? Nah, don't do this. Are we still good, you guys? I guess I'm just having some technical difficulties. Hopefully everything is okay. Can you guys still hear me? It's not you, it's probably me. I probably need to update this or something. Oh, I'll do it later. That lady girl boss so hard she cut the stream. She's like, y'all are getting too close to the truth.
These are very sensitive political times, as we all know. The ink is still fresh on the treaty with Great Britain. To think that I, Takisuchi Alchi, will have contributed to the enmity of these two great empires is an honor.
Yep, he's Feeney's ancestor, alright. How can this be happening? The judge is ready to rule. Stand tall, Renosuke. It's not over yet. What? If what you say is true, that there's something going on here behind the scenes. And now is your chance to expose it, to draw out the truth in your cross-examination. I don't know, Kazuma. Oh, we're doing another okay. The defense is entitled to cross-examine the witnesses, but make it quick, understood?
Rules can be so unbending at times.
We are saving just in case. I don't trust my dumb ass. See. I mean, I guess. Visual search. Alright, well, I thought there were more people.
Yes!
You must have noticed someone else at Dr. Wilson's table. There was a lady there.
As you have been at pains to point out time and again, I feel like running callus in my ear. And yet, no one else appears to have caught even a glimpse of this woman.
If only there'd been more people dining there at the time, then someone else would have noticed her. Unfortunately, it was already past 2 p.m. when it happened. A quiet time between lunch and dinner in any restaurant. I know. Of course the place was almost empty. It's what you'd expect. Certainly, 2 p.m. is neither here nor there in terms of a time to eat. I wonder if there was a reason why the victim was eating at that time of day, and why he was alone.
Yes, Your Excellency. There was indeed a reason.
There was?
This was found in the victim's jacket pocket.
What is that, Counsel?
It is a medical report card, Your Excellency. It would seem that the victim had an appointment at a clinic prior to visiting the restaurant.
Haltech Clinic? Yes, there would indeed appear to be an entry for the date in question.
Hada? Hadi? Oh god, not that. Oh god, not that director again. Fuck that guy.
19th November, noon to past 1 p.m.
The very day of the incident. So, the victim went for a late lunch following his appointment. The explanation couldn't be more simple. The prosecution felt no need to submit this as evidence before, as it really has no bearing on the case.
I wonder. What do you think, Ryunosuke? Well, it is hard to see how it could be related, really. Remember, you can request for it to be entered into the court record as evidence if you think it could be.
Oh yeah, we're definitely asking for that. There's just no way. There's no way they're not going to bring that up. I know Paint or Aoichi is just going to be like, oh yeah, I'm just casually going to bring this up. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, yes, it may matter.
Should I ask? Yes, yes! Ask for it to be submitted!
Yes!
If I may, I'd like to ask for that medical report to be submitted as evidence, Your Excellency.
Sorry, I just had to get some water. On what grounds? The court has already heard conclusive witness testimony. Additional evidence would be extraneous. Not to mention the victim's movements prior to his arrival at the restaurant are of no concern.
Bullshit. They may have everything to do with it. Whether or not they are of concern is up to us to decide. We have a right to explore all possible avenues.
I beg your pardon?
You have no authority to refuse a perfectly valid request for the submission of evidence. Very well. The court will grant the defense's request.
Youngsters these days are forever asserting their rights. It's a most disturbing trend.
Oh no. Aoichi's a fucking boomer. Well, then again, I'm sure they're always like this. What the fuck? What kind of comment is that anyway? Fuck this guy. Officer, kindly add to the victim's medical report card to the court record. Alright, so we gotta take a look at that. Alright. What we need right now is new clues. Well, I'm about to do that for you, King. Excuse me. I can't even examine it. We have to explore things from every possible angle, even if they don't seem relevant at first. Right, I hear you.
You can conspire to prolong this trial as much as you like, but it's the day after the festival already for you. Or perhaps you've forgotten that these witness testimonies leave no room for doubt. Feel free to reiterate for the accused, Korikuta-san.
I don't know.
I really can't really think of anything else.
Excellent work, Ryunosuke. We've gleaned some new information now.
Well, yes, but
I don't feel like it changes much. Like, it really doesn't. Like, if only I could get access to the fucking thing. Like,
I can't see that it brings any real discrepancies to light. I wouldn't be so sure. Let me see that medical report card you got before. Oh, so now we're probably gonna start looking through it closer. Okay, cool. Oh, you mean this? Yes. This is a brand new piece of evidence. This is brand new information, he says. I want meme art of him going, this is brand new information, like that Rachel gif. So perhaps we should examine it in a little more detail. How exactly? Okay, yeah. Okay, so this is where I get to use the magnifying glass. I think I was just ahead of the curve as always. Oh, I get to use the arrow keys? Oh! Right. I see. Kazuma is our king. Alright, so let's go do that. So, partner, I think you should take a look at this medical report card. See if there isn't something new to be learned by examining it in more detail. Alright, I'll see what I can do. I need to use to inspect the areas of evidence that look suspicious. Okay, so... Oh, okay. Oh! Okay. Oh, he went to the dentist. Okay. I didn't realize... Oh. What was that? Hello? What is this? Oh. Let's have a look. This is some kind of medical history. And there's an entry for the day the professor was killed. Extraction of molar with topical anesthesia. Extraction of molar? You mean he had a tooth taken out? Has this motherfucker not been brushing his motherfucking teeth? Nasty fuck! It would seem so. Just before the incident, he had a bad tooth removed. And also not helping the English stereotype that English people don't take care of their teeth. Perhaps they use laughing gas. That's the most modern practice in the West for pain relief. Yes, I've heard of this anesthesia. Although it's hard to believe there's anything that can actually stop you from feeling pain. There isn't enough of it. There's a cautionary note from the medical practitioner as well. Strictly no food or drink besides water for 3 hours post-procedure until anesthetic effects have passed. Really? Sounds like information worth bearing in mind. Okay, so that... Oh. With this new information, the meaning of that one particular statement totally changes. So I think it's time we listen to the testimony again, don't you? Definitely. Oh, that's the only thing we need to look for? Wait, hold on. Let's see what the fourth... Indeed, alone he was to Aaron all by himself. No, but that's not true, my guy. I'm gonna bully this old man again if you don't shut the hell up and stop lying.
Yes!
Still raising his hand. I hate this. Well, I think, about what are you withering, lad? Call yourself a lawyer? I wish I could. But first and foremost here, I'm the accused. I swear, I feel like, the Mayas and the Naruhodos, Naruhodos always get, like, fucking accused of murder at one point in their lives or another. It's like a fucking family tradition or something. Oh, fuck. Renosuke. Everyone stumbles on their words occasionally. Under the circumstances, I wouldn't worry about it. He's like, King, you're fine. Thanks, Kazuma.
I could see it quite clearly in the cross-examination you just carried out. When you raised your hand straight up like that, so purposefully. Are you flirting with him? Are you flirting with him right now, Kazuma? Come on, do it after the trial. He knew exactly what it was you wanted to say. Oh, don't feel like you have to choose your words carefully. Just say what you're thinking. Oh my god. This man needs to relax. Alright. Thanks for the advice. Karikuta-san, this is a medical report card belonging to the victim. I see. And I don't see. What of it, boy? Compare what is written on this report card with your witness statement. Something clearly doesn't add up.
Dear me, have you forgotten my words so soon, you amateur?
Sorry, what?
You are not to interrupt court proceedings with your amateurish drivel.
But...
Let's see if I can explain in words you might understand. It was after 2 p.m. in the afternoon when the victim was murdered at the restaurant. Whatever he may or may not have done before that time is completely irrelevant.
Man, this guy's a fucking idiot. It is so highly relevant. It is the most relevant thing here. But that's, Remember, Rinosuke, you don't have to use clever language or fancy words. Just make your point.
Your Excellency, I believe we're finished here. There is surely no need to prolong this trial further. The witness's testimony in the court has heard have been clear and concise. This medical report has no bearing on the matter at all, for the simple reason that there is no one else besides this pale-faced pupil who could possibly...
This medical report card has nothing to do with the case? What does bitch say? Yeah, okay, I'm not gonna read any backlog. I'm just gonna read... I'm gonna try to get what's on screen. This medical report card has nothing to do with the case? Do you really believe that?
What? That outburst had petrified me, boy. Of course I believe it. How could it possibly be relevant?
Perhaps because Hoda Clinic, which issued the report card, is a dental clinic.
A dental clinic? Is that supposed to mean something to me?
Perhaps if I told you that the victim had just had a tooth extracted? Oh, what's this? What is this now? And furthermore, if I told you that as a result, the victim had been forbidden from eating. Even baby. Just what are you trying to say, cadet? He had orders not to eat? So what? It's all written up in here. No food or drink other than water for 3 hours post-procedure while anesthesia wears off.
What? No, that can't.
Karikuta-san. What, boy? What? As you just heard, when he was killed, sometime shortly after 2 p.m., the victim couldn't have been eating anything at all. No. Additionally, there's more. You have assured the court with unwavering self-confidence that the victim was dining alone. But that cannot possibly be the case. Because the victim, as we now know, had just had one of his teeth extracted and was still experiencing the effects of the anesthetic. Oh! Expertly done, partner. He really had to hold himself from saying king there. I don't blame him.
is this nonsense, you little upstart? These are baseless accusations. Just look at this photographic evidence. You can clearly see the plate of food at the victim's table.
Objection!
Yeah, but that's not his. That can't be his. Use your head. That's the very discrepancy we're talking about. Or can't you follow the logic? How dare you? I think it's fair to say that the tables in this restaurant, in this restaurant case, has turned. Oh my god, this fucking guy here. Wouldn't you agree, Ryunosuke? Yes, most definitely. So, having just undergone some dental surgery, the victim was unable to eat. Which leaves one very crucial conundrum. Who, in fact, was eating the pictured beef steak? The court will hear the opinion of the defense on this new puzzle. I assume you're ready, counsel? Counsel? Oh! That means me, doesn't it? Alright, the answer to this question is going to be pivotal. This is the start of your turning this trial around. Show them what you're made of. Let me go save first. Because I don't want to fuck this up. Got it. So, the person eating the steak at the victim's table must have been not the victim, not me, not the two witnesses. It's definitely not me. The third party. It has to be a third party. That's the only explanation. Obviously, it can only have been someone else who was sitting at the professor's table.
Objection!
You will not let this go, will you? There is no such person.
Yes!
There was, because I saw her. When the incident occurred, we know that the victim couldn't have been eating anything. Yet, we have evidence of a half-eaten steak on his table. Therefore, the only logical conclusion is that there was somebody else there eating it. We have strong evidence to support our assertion. It's clear that these witness testimonies are unreliable. If the court decides to push through with a ruling at this stage, we will lodge a formal complaint with the Ministry of Justice and pursue a fair retrial, relentlessly. God, what a king! God, he's so big, sexy. Holy shit! Kazuma, are you insane? You would take on the government? Like some kind of king? Don't worry, counsel. I have no issue with you. What do you mean? I have issue with them. Those two witnesses on the stand. What? What are you talking about? We have demonstrated with evidence that the victim was not alone. So, if it now turns out that the two of you deliberately lied when giving your testimonies, obviously you will be charged with perjury. Perjury? And, since this is a murder trial, you will also be deemed complicit in the killing. Complicit? In murder? No! Hold it. Negative. There was no mention of this in the tactical meeting. Oh, hold on. A what? A what? I was just following orders. That's right, as the man says. I'm gonna bully this old man. And not Ash, no one can stop me, not even Ash. Just say you never saw the gentlewoman. That's what they told us. Oh, you fucked up, old son.
G-San, you fucked up. G-San, you fucked up. You fucked up. Y'all fucked up. Oh. What? What did you just say, Korikuta-san? Oh, no. You were just following orders? Hello? No, hold on, lad. I was, Say you never saw the gentlewoman? When you said gentlewoman, do you mean you saw the victim with the lady from overseas? What?
What is the meaning of all this? These witnesses gave false statements? Is this true, Yupan?
Just one simple slip of the tongue. Now who the fuck is this lady they gotta protect? What the fuck? Order! Counsel, explain what is going on here. It's painfully clear now. You tried to prevent these witnesses from telling the truth.
Absolutely not! The prosecution knows nothing of this.
Then who's behind this? Who tried to make you keep your mouth shut? That's classified. So you're prepared to be tried as a conspirator to this murder, are you? You wouldn't. This can't be happening. Rinosuke. Judging from the way they're reacting to this, I'd say they were sworn to silence by someone with considerable influence. However, I don't believe Aoichi had any idea about it. What are you saying? I mean, to wield that kind of influence, there are only a handful of possibilities. It could only have been the government, the military, or the police, I assume. I suppose. Well, any ideas who might be behind this? If we can affirm who tried to silence these witnesses, then we can continue our pursuit. So we need to name whoever it was that tried to make the witnesses keep their mouths shut? But there's only one other person. There's only one other person that we know that that acted like, there's only one, I guess not even just acted, that they didn't see it, the tuberculosis guy. I want to look more into this motherfucker. What is it about him? Of course, we'll need evidence before we can make any firm accusations. Evidence that proves whoever it was really did wield his or her power here. Because wouldn't it be weird for a waiter to have... Actually, wait. How? How can we possibly... Remember how we made progress before? We examined this piece of evidence in more detail and found a new clue as a result. Oh yes, that's right. Well, that's not the only piece of evidence we have, is it? We need to re-examine everything to make sure there's nothing we've missed. There's no time to lose. I want answers. If it's proven that these witnesses have been manipulated, I assure you the penalty will be severe.
Please, wait, Your Excellency. I had no idea about any of this. I swear to every Shinto god.
Oh, now you're swearing to every Shinto god.
I knew nothing.
And what does the defense have to say about all this? Well, Your Excellency? No time to think. I'm just gonna have to close my eyes and shout out the first thing that comes to my head. Wait. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Wait. I mean, in that case, let's examine. Okay. Okay. There's nothing here that proves or disproves. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, I'm scared. What the fuck? Oh, we can move this? Wait, what? How? Oh, no, 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 no.
No. I forgot I need to... Hello? Wait, what the fuck? Well, that's unexpected. Hello? What is? Look, do you see what it says? The witnesses... Yeah, he's a fucking cop! Look, do you see what it says? The witness's name here? Satoru Hosonaga. Well, yes, business cards do tend to show people's name. That's sort of the point. Well, look, why is he posing as a waiter? It's not the name that's unexpected. It's his job title. He's like, Ryunosuke, don't be an idiot right now. We don't have time. His job? Oh! Chief Inspector Satoru Hosonaga, Primary Criminal Investigation Division, Imperial Police Bureau. Inspector? What on earth? Man, even the fucking... Yeah, I have no idea what's going on, but I'm gonna... After this case, I'm just gonna update it. But if you're watching this on YouTube, don't worry about it. Just keep going. So, I'm kind of fucked up right now. But do we... I want to check anything else. There's nothing to examine here, but... Oh my god. Besides the prosecution, the only person with the necessary influence to manipulate this witness is... Yes, we are back. Like I said, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna... I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna see what's going on my end after this. But yeah, if you're watching this on YouTube, don't worry about it. But I'm gonna double check and make sure everything's updated. I need to get this. Blech. But in the meantime, let's call out this motherfucker. Yes! It has to be him. Like, he's a cop. Well, surely that would be Satoru Hosonaga-san. Hosonaga-san? The waiter who took the stand earlier? Objection! Poppycock! What possible reason would the waiter have to make these witnesses give false testimony? Yeah, that's what I want to know. Like, why is he cosplaying as one? Not to mention the fact that even a head waiter could not possibly have that level of influence. For once, I would agree with you. If, that is, the man truly were a waiter. What? If he truly were? Come on, Ryunosuke. Time to hit this court with the truth. The truth about Satoru Hosonaga-san's real identity is proven with by this evidence. Well, that's why... I guess when you think about it, it was kind of weird. Here's like, oh yeah, here's my business card. And it's like, why would a waiter have a business card? Like, that's kind of weird, bruh. Or dude? My dude? Yes! The plan of the restaurant sketched by the man in question? I agree it shows a great deal of attention to detail, but I'm not sure we can conclude anything. Sorry, Your Excellency, that's the back of the card. It's the back of the card that's of interest. I beg your pardon? Or perhaps I should have said the front? Yes, it's the front of the back of the card. That's where the telling detail is. What? Just say that you gotta flip it over. Would somebody please explain what this overexcited student is trying to say? Hosonaga-san sketched the plan of the restaurant on the reverse side of this business card, and this poor boy is sweating again. He's so stupid, I love him, right? But Kazuma, I am drawing heart eyes and heart emojis all over Kazuma. Oh my god, he's so fucking hot. Holy... I'm having another Kaya moment again. Oh, I want to kiss him. The front of that business card reveals the man in question's profession. His true profession. The front of the back of the card. The waiter's profession? But that's surely... Good gracious. That's right, Your Excellency.
The card reads, Chief Inspector, Primary Criminal Investigation Division, Imperial Police Bureau.
What? The waiter is a police detective? I haven't heard of any mention of this before. Why haven't I heard any mention of this before?
The Imperial Police Bureau has immense power. Absolute power. As far as regular civilians are concerned. So, Nosa, EA said Nosa is in the military. So for him to listen to the Imperial Police Bureau is kind of something, huh? Jesus Christ, what the fuck? Are they like the fucking special ops or cops or something? Wait, didn't they have like secret police back then? Ooh, shit, I gotta look up later. So, witnesses, they're in the stand. Was it in fact the waiter who gave you your orders? Was it he who told you not to mention that you seen this foreign gentlewoman at the scene? Well... Oh god, who is it? Inspector Hosonaga!
Man, stay away from that child!
I was worried something like this may... Mr. Tuberculosis. Something like this may happen. The moment you asked me to submit my sketch as evidence, I realized it was a possibility. The court will take this plan and add it in. Well, is there a problem? Hand the plan to the court officer at once. Of course. Here you are. Yes, I remember now. He did act strangely when the judge asked him to hand over his business card. I strive to carry all investigations flawlessly. It's my guiding principle. But I let myself be distracted when I made that sketch. It was an unusually careless mistake.
So, you mean to say you really are a detective?
But why would a detective be working as a restaurant waiter? Are you cosplaying? Are you trying just passing on your tuberculosis like an asshole? What is the truth? Of course. Your salary must be terrible. I love how you see mad. He automatically like, yeah, I bet you get paid shit, huh? I was working undercover. Undercover? Yes, there had been series of events at the restaurant recently. You think waiters make... He is that stupid. He is that fucking stupid, and I love him. At the restaurant recently. In order to investigate, I decided to get a job there as a waiter, working undercover. Incidents at the restaurant? What kind of incidents? That would be classified police information, which I am not at liberty to divulge. However, I can state categorically that they are unrelated to the case of homicide.
So what? Someone just randomly ends up dead during an undercover mission, and you're really just gonna be like, yeah, I'm just gonna deny, and tell these people to ignore this white woman. Hello?
Very well then, Inspector Hosonaga, but you will elaborate on one point. Excuse me, on one point for sure. Of course, Your Excellency. You just have heard new information from the two witnesses beside you. That at the time of the shooting, there was in fact another person present at the victim's table. If that is indeed true, clearly you would also have been aware of this person's presence, having served at the table in question. However, your testimony did not allude to this other diner. Therefore, I am led to assume that in your professional capacity as a police officer, you require these witnesses to be in agreement. Would that be correct? Correct, Your Excellency. Unbelievable! As I suspected. Well, that explains why he rubs his shit on his shit. That's just... Ugh. As soon as I heard the gunshot, I ran out of the kitchen to see what had happened. The victim sat slumped in his chair, and beside him, a gun in hand, stood the accused student. Sitting opposite the victim at the same table was a young lady, whom I guessed to be an English woman. So the truth comes out. I immediately sealed off the restaurant and reported the incident to the bureau. It was then I had received some special orders. Special orders? You mean to say... Remove the English woman from the scene at once.
So it's not him, it's just straight from the top.
It was made clear that the English woman's presence at the restaurant was to be concealed. Those were my orders.
But what if this English woman was the killer? Why is there a baby on the man's back? Because he couldn't afford a nanny, Mega Billiam. That's why.
I think it would be in everyone's best interest not to pursue that idea. The Empire views the friendly terms of its relationship with Britain more highly than anything at the moment. An Englishman has been murdered on our soil. To name an Englishwoman as the primary suspect, well, without irrefutable evidence, that would be completely out of the question. So that's the reason for the disappearance of the Phantom Woman in this case.
But it's not right!
One possibility does spring to mind. What do you mean, Kazuma? Yumei University is currently hosting a number of exchange students from Great Britain. And I'm fairly certain that one of them, studying in the medical faculty's research laboratory, is a young English woman.
What?
You're a shrewd man.
Man, leave our king alone.
I can see why you're the chosen candidate for the overseas study tour.
You mean...
When I removed the woman from the scene of the crime, I thought it prudent to check her identity first.
Then the court demands that you name the lady in question at once, Inspector.
The English woman sitting at the university's professor's table was a certain Miss Giselle Brett.
Yeah, well, not the one with the headband, but the other one, the one who's sweating.
She is indeed a foreign student studying in the research laboratory of Yumei University's medical faculty.
What is happening here? Baby pulling. Yep, because baby wants to go home.
I admit that under orders from the police bureau, I erased all evidence of this lady's presence at the scene, and ordered these witnesses to make no mention of her in their testimonies. It must now be up to your excellency to decide how to deal with the situation.
Well, but I mean, I guess bring that lady to justice, you know?
Very well. My thoughts on the matter are as follows. Thus far, the case presented to the court has been underpinned by a particularly critical premise. Namely, that the victim was dining alone. Oh. However, as we now discover that this premise is false, it will be a desecration of our justice system to ignore the truth and give a ruling at this point.
But Your Excellency, that would mean missing the new deadline of a ruling in order to send the telegraphic report to Great Britain. Our own government will surely be very displeased by such actions.
Calm yourself, Counsel. I will not allow the government of our country or any other to influence the proceedings of my courtroom.
I like this guy. Inspector Hosonaga.
Yes, sir.
You will locate this Giselle, I don't know how to say that,
Brett, and escort her to the courtroom with the utmost urgency. At once, Your Excellency.
But that means you'll be going against the special orders you were given from the police bureau.
As I said before, it is my guiding principle to carry out all investigations flawlessly. So, it won't be a problem?
Nothing will get in my way. I like him. I like him. He's tuberculosis-san, but no, I like him. Yeah, I think he's sick. He has tuberculosis, Megabillion. He's got consumption. Court will adjourn briefly. The prosecution must call the English student Giselle Brett to the witness stand.
Do I make myself clear?
Yes. Your Excellency!
Good. Then we'll have a 30-minute recess before reconvening.
Are we out of it yet? Well, because of my technical difficulties, I'm just going to go ahead and call it a stream. We will definitely finish up the case next time. Just because I just want to double check on my technical stuff. If it's going to be disconnecting like this, I don't want to just guess when it's going to work. So, thank you, Ash. I'll just let it play out, and then I'll cut it out. Okay. Alrighty, you guys take care. I love you guys so very much. Once again, thank you for joining me, and next time I will definitely make sure that everything is updated and won't be disconnecting like that. So, take care. Bye!